Hello and welcome in. Hello and welcome into North Penn Television. I'm Prasham Jobin Putra, and we have the district finals for District 6. It's a matchup between the North Penn Knights and the Coatesville Red Raiders. We are at Penn Ridge High School for this matchup. Crawford Stadium still struggling a little bit with the conditions after a snowstorm, so that is why we have a venue change. National anthem already concluded, and we are almost underway here. And it'll be kicker Dan Highland for the Red Raiders to kick it away for the Knights. John Haynes and Kaleem Corbin back deep for the Knights to start this game off. And here we go, kickoff underway. Kaleem Corbin is going to return this one for the Knights. And he's going to get to about the 30. So the Knights offense comes onto the field. Offense is led by quarterback Solomon Robinson, the senior, in his first year for the Knights. Shamar Edwards in at running back had a monster game, 300-plus yards running. Julian White, the fullback. John Haynes, Evan Spann, the wide receivers. Eric Rowe and R.J. McNamara splitting time at tight end. And here's the handoff. That looks like Shamar Edwards, and he's going to plow his way forward. He's going to get to about the line of scrimmage. 11:45 left here in the first. And look at the O-line for the offense. Jake Warren, Don Stites, Noah Fox, Eddie Harkins, and Noah Boast. And for the Coatesville defense, you got defensive ends Tion Holmes and Jimmy Limper. Defensive tackles Aiden Gator and Riley Houston. Linebackers Derek C. Grievers Jr., Franklin D. Los Santos. He's going to hand it off quick and get to the 34. That looked like Shamar Edwards. Correction, that was Julian White plowing his way forward. And for the rest of the Coatesville defense, Nicholas Thompson, the cornerbacks, Dupree Bryant, Aaron Young, and the safeties, John Rutman and C.J. Brown. So it's going to be third down for the Knights. 10:45 left. And the Coatesville section comes to life here on this third down play. Robinson's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to be sacked by about 3 Coatesville defenders. And a quick 3 and out for the Knights. So the Knights will have to punt it away here on their first possession. Evan Spann, the punter. And he's going to punt it straight up. Almost had it blocked. And it's been muffed. And we'll see who has the ball now. And it looks like North Penn's going to have it. And indeed they will. North Penn with possession on the muffed punt. After almost having the punt blocked, Coatesville with a bad mistake there. And they don't make many. So the Knights offense is going to have a second shot here with 9:44 left in the first quarter. They are at the 48 in the I formation. And they're going to hand it off to Shamar Edwards. He's going to look for some blocks and not get much. He's going to be at the 50. And the Knights will have a second down play here. Still nothing. with 9:20 left. Hand off to Shamar. He's going to get past the 52, about the 47. Correction, the 48. Third down and 6 for the Knights. Make some substitutions here. John Haynes back on the field, the star receiver for the Knights. Receiver split out wide. Shamar in motion. Robinson's going to carry it, and he's going to be sacked yet again. Robinson to his left this time went down. And the Knights will have to punt it away yet again. So Evan Spann with another shot here. And there's the punt away. This one going to be fielded cleanly. So the Coatesville offense for the first time onto the field. And this is an explosive offense led by junior quarterback Ricky Ortega. And Aaron Young, the running back, not a bad player himself. He's going to Michigan State, so you know this offense can really put points on the board. Dupree Bryant, Dymere Miller, Shamar Hall, and Frankie Sherman, the wide receivers. Here's the snap, hand off to the outside, and going to go out of bounds at about the 35. The offensive line for Coatesville: Ricky Santiago, Joe Williams, Dylan Nichols, Aiden Gator, and Chris McBride. So Coatesville ready for their second down play. Here it is, and it's going to be a handoff. And he's going to plow his way forward to about the 41. Aaron Young with his first carry of the game. Nate Brown with the tackle. And it's going to be a first down for Coatesville. Coatesville kind of going fast tempo here, not taking too much time in the huddle. Here's the handoff to Young. And he's not going to get much there, about the 43-44 yard line. Still nothing here. 7:19 left in the first quarter. And here's the North Penn defense led by Noah Fox at defensive end. RJ McNamara also going to be playing defensive end today. Corey Kime and Eric Rowe at the defensive tackle positions. And we're going to see our first pass attempt here. Good, and it's going to be at the 50-yard line. And it's going to be, we'll see if it's good for a first down or not. And no, it's going to be a third down here for Coatesville. So Coatesville, we'll see if they can convert here on the third down. And that should be good enough. Young got the carry. And indeed, it will be a first down for Coatesville at North Penn's 48. And for the rest of the North Penn defense, Julian White, Shamar Edwards, Nate Brown, and Evan Spann at linebacker, Andy Cole, John Haynes, and Kaleem Corbin, your defensive backs. Here's the handoff. Cut all the way to the outside. He's going to be taken down, but big gain right there for the running back Young. And it's a gain of 8 yards on the play. Second down and 2 to go. 5:55 left. Ortega in the shotgun here. He's going to keep it and roll out. And he's going to be sacked by RJ McNamara. What a sack right there. And that's going to move him way back. So it's going to bring up a third down for Coatesville. And it's going to be third and forever for the Red Raiders. Now Ortega does have an arm here, so he will be able to pick up the first down. He's been doing it all year with ease. Lots of time in the pocket, throws it deep down the field, and it's going to be no good. RJ McNamara with the coverage. So Coatesville will have to punt it here. John Haynes back deep for the Knights to return it. Nicholas Thompson, the punter. 4:50 left in the first. Low snap, hits the ground. He's still going to get it off, but it's going to go way out of bounds and not too far either. It's going to be at about the 39-yard line. So the Knights with excellent field possession here. Solomon Robinson back onto the field. There's John Haynes as well. And it's going to be 1st and 10. And they're actually mark this ball at the 47-yard line. Hand off to Shamar Edwards. He's going to cut to the outside. And he's going to be taken down at about the 44, maybe 45-yard line. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4. It's going to be at the Coatesville 47. Here's the handoff to Julian White. And he's not going to go very far. And there's a flag on the play, a late flag. Still nothing here with 4 minutes to go. We have an injured player as well. And this foul is going to be against Coatesville. And it's going to be 1st down for North Penn. And North Penn looking to put points up on the board. And they're going to have to do that early against a very powerful Coatesville offense and defense. Pitch it to John Haynes. And he is wrapped up. It was a gain of 3 right there. Will be 2nd down. 3:25 left. In the I formation. He's off to Shamar Edwards. And he's not going to get too much right there. So that'll bring up 3rd down after a 3-yard pickup from Edwards. Pitch to Shamar Edwards. He's going to go to the sidelines, be taken down. And that was Aaron Young on the tackle, the two-way player. So it's going to be a 4th down and 4 for the Knights. And it looks like they're going to keep the offense out there. Solomon Robinson in the shotgun. Nate Brown to his side. McNamara's going to get out wide. And a timeout called by the Knights. And rather, that's going to be Coatesville calling the timeout. So far, only one possession for Coatesville. North Penn came away with the muffed punt, and that really helped them as they cut back on possessions for Coatesville, which could really help them keep, if Coatesville were to develop a lead, keep it small and still have a chance to come back in the game later on. But the offensive line is going to have to do a better job of protecting Solomon Robinson as he's been sacked on 2 third-down plays. And we'll see what happens here on 4th down after this timeout. Big play coming up right here. Solomon back in the shotgun. He's going to have McNamara to his side. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Solomon drops back, and he's going to be sacked yet again. That was number 10, Jimmy Limper, coming up with the huge sack. 2:04 left on the clock here in the first quarter. Still nothing. So Ortega back onto the field. Hand off to Young, and he's going to get quite a few yards, less than a first down. Nate Brown with the tackle right there. And it's going to be at the 48 on an 8-yard carry. 2nd and 2. 1:40 left. Ortega's going to keep it himself, and he's not going to go very far at all, backed up behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 3rd down and about 2. Ortega in the shotgun. Hand off to Young, and he's going to get major yardage and maybe even a touchdown. He's at the 20, the 10, and he's going to get in for a touchdown. Coatesville takes an early lead here with 52 seconds left. And no, the ruling on the field may not be a touchdown. We'll see. And indeed, it will be a touchdown, 6-0, Coatesville. And the PAT will be good. So they take a 7-0 lead here with 52 seconds left in the first. So North Penn's going to have to answer back here, down 7-0. And Solomon Robinson hasn't been able to do too much yet as he's had pressure all night. It's only the first quarter. Haynes and Corbin back to receive the kick. And we're going to see a stoppage of play here. So we'll have to redo the kick here. The kicker, Than Highland, for the Red Raiders. And here's the kickoff. Kaleem Corbin will receive it for the Knights. And he went out of bounds, so North Penn's going to have, will have to start their possession at the 11-yard line. And they will be backed up here. Solomon Robinson back to command the huddle. Handoff to Shamar Edwards, and he's not going to get too far. And he'll bring up a second down here. 40 seconds and ticking here in the first quarter. 7-0 Coatesville. And it'll be 2nd and 8. John Haynes split out wide on the near side of the field. Man in motion. Solomon's going to roll back. Julian White on the screenplay. And White is going to have a lane to the end zone. Let's see if he can make it there. And he's going to be taken down. But a first down and much more for North Penn. The first pass play completed for North Penn. And a 45-yard pass on the screen. And that will conclude the first quarter of this district title game. Coatesville up 7-0. North Penn with the ball, though. So, some takeaways of the first quarter. Solomon Robinson is going to be pressured all game as he's been sacked twice, or rather 3 times. Twice on 3rd down that forced an ice punt, and then once on 4th down that forced a turnover on downs. And we already saw Aaron Young for the Red Raiders take one all the way to the touchdown. So North Penn's going to have to tighten up their rush defense. Second quarter action about to get underway here. It'll be at the Coatesville 41 to begin this drive, or to begin the second quarter, rather. Hand off to R.J. McNamara, and he's going to get tripped up. .11 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down for the Knights. ball spotted at the Red Raiders' 30-yard line. Solomon Robinson under snap here. Be handed off to Shamar Edwards, and he's not going to get much there. Taken down at the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 11:10 left in the second quarter. It's 7-0 Red Raiders. Both teams looking to survive one more week and also claim a district title here tonight. John Haynes all the way on the far side of the field. And it's going to be a pass play deep down the field to R.J. McNamara. And it is going to be a touchdown for North Penn. R.J. McNamara with the touchdown. And North Penn answers back. R.J. McNamara. It was on a play action pass. McNamara went down towards the middle of the field, straight to the end zone, and took it to the house. Ayub Tirati on to kick the PAT. And some problems here on the snap. And that is a bad mistake for North Penn. They're still going to be trailing now by 1 point. So, North Penn puts the points on the board, however, still trailing after the mixed extra point. 7-6, Coatesville Red Raiders leading. So Ayub Tirati will kick it off here as the Red Raiders will begin their next possession. And he's going to kick it towards the sideline short. And he's going to go down the sideline. Evan Spann shoved him out of bounds. A 15-yard return for Coatesville. And it's going to be spotted at the 47. And that is where the Red Raiders will begin their next drive. Man in motion, handoff. And it's going to be a pass play deep down the field. Intercepted. And a trick play came right back in the Red Raiders' face. What a play. Andy Cole with the interception. That pass was right into double coverage. And that was the only receiver deep down the field. Ortega handed it off to number 2, Dupree Bryant, and just threw right into double coverage for the interception by Andy Cole. So North Penn's going to have the ball back here. It'll be a handoff. Shamar Edwards, and he's going to plow his way forward. And North Penn's going to have the first down here. Handoff, and he broke out of the pile at the line of scrimmage. Looks like RJ McNamara with the carry on that. Second down and 3. John Haynes on the near side of the field is going to be pitched to RJ McNamara. And we'll see if it's good enough for a first down. And indeed it will be a first down for North Penn with 9:23 left in the second quarter. 7-6 Coatesville Red Raiders. In the I formation. 2-man go in motion. Handoff to Shamar Edwards. And he is going to be backed up here. Got back to the line of scrimmage, I believe. Dylan Nichols with the tackle right there for the Red Raiders. Second down for North Penn. Looking to get some momentum here as they already have the touchdown. Robinson fakes the carry, dumps it off to John Haynes, and he goes down, got tripped up a bit. It's a gain of 2 on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. 3rd and 7 for the Knights. 8:16 left in the second. And it's going to be timeout called by North Penn. So after an interception by Andy Cole, North Penn looking to get the lead. Well, first off, let's go back to the touchdown by North Penn. RJ McNamara with the touchdown reception. And then a muffed snap, I guess you could say, puts them down still 7-6 with 8:07 left in the second quarter. But then Andy Cole, as I just mentioned, with the interception deep down the field, set up the Knights for another offensive possession. And Solomon Robinson in the first quarter was being pressured on every pass play he dropped back for. Didn't matter if he rode out or not. And now it looks like North Penn is starting to mix in some more play actions to trick up some of the pass rush. Get them maybe biting on the run. So they break out of the huddle. Solomon drops back. Here comes the pressure. He's still on his feet, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds. Nothing on the play as he had 2 Coatesville defenders coming at him. Try to pump fake and get them to bite, but they did not, as he had to throw it out of bounds or take the sack. And Evan Spann will punt it away for North Penn. 2 Red Raiders back to return it. And yet another stoppage play. That'll be a flag, as I believe North Penn might have jumped too early. Yep, it will be a false start against North Penn, backing them up. Here's a snap to Evan Spann, who punts it away. That one fielded cleanly. And he's going to go out of bounds to try to tiptoe it. That was Aaron Young on the return. The running back also will play defense as a corner and returns punts for the Red Raiders, so an all-around versatile player. Ortega back onto the field to lead the huddle for the Red Raiders. Man in motion, handoff to Young, and he will stay on his feet after taking an initial hit. He broke the tackle, and he will gain a couple of yards on the play. R.J. McNamara was the man who pushed him out of bounds. And it is 2nd down and 10 with 7:44 left in the second quarter. 7-6, Coatesville on top. Ortega on a low snap. Throws to the sideline, and it is good for a reception. That pass to Dupree Bryant, the junior, 5'9", 170 receiver. And it is at the 45-yard line, the Coatesville 45. 3rd down and about 5 to go. Snap to Ortega, who's going to roll out. Over a man down the field. He's going to keep it. Still on his feet. And he's going to be short of a 1st down. Nate Brown shoved him out of bounds to save the 1st down. It will be 4th. 4th and 1 for the Red Raiders. And it will be a timeout called by Coatesville. They're discussing if they want to go for it here, perhaps. And only 4th and 1. They do have Aaron Young, the running back, who is more than capable of picking up that 1st down. On a 3rd down play earlier, Young took it, and it was 3rd and 1 yet again, and he took it all the way to the end zone to get Coatesville's only touchdown so far of the game. 7-6 here with the Red Raiders on top. 6:53 left. Fourth and 1 for the Red Raiders. Ball at the 49. Ortega in the shotgun. Trying to get some North Penn defenders to jump. None of them jumping, though. And it looks like it's going to backfire into Coatesville's face as they were trying to get some North Penn defenders to jump off sides. And it's going to end up being a false start against Coatesville, and that's going to make them punt. Great job by North Penn not to bite on the snap count. John Haynes back for the Knights. And a fight for the ball. It might came out loose for a second, but North Penn is indeed going to have it to begin their next possession. .6:42 left here in the second quarter. Solomon Robinson under center. Hand off to Shamar Edwards. Rather, that's Julian White on the carry, the fullback for North Penn. It'll be 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard gain. He'll pitch it to Shamar Edwards, and he's going to get a first down and much more on that play. Aaron Young on the tackle. But Edwards with a 14-yard pickup. And it'll be a North Penn first down. And it'll be at the 46-yard line for North Penn. Hand off to Edwards. And he's just going to plow his way through the line of scrimmage. And we'll see where they spot it here. And they are going to put it at the Red Raiders 49, or rather 48. 6-yard pickup. And it'll be 2nd and 4 for the North Penn Knights. 7-6. Coatesville on top. 5:11 left in the second quarter. Hand off to Shamar Edwards yet again. Or rather, that was Julian White, I believe. No, it was indeed Shamar Edwards with the carry right there. It'll be 3rd and 2 for North Penn at the 47. And it'll be a timeout called by North Penn. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. It's 7-6 with the Coatesville Red Raiders on top. Third and 2 for the Knights as they call the timeout. North Penn band comes to life. Now, an interesting story here for the North Penn Knights is that their head coach, Dick Beck, was inducted into the Montgomery Head Coach Hall of Fame. So congratulations to him on a great career that is still going, and he's hoping to add a district title tonight to that long resume he has. North Penn out of the huddle. Here we go. Pitch to Shamar Edwards. He's going to cut to the outside. And he's going down the sideline, pushed out of bounds. Seven-yard pickup for Shamar Edwards. And it'll be a first down for North Penn. And they'll be at the 31, or 39 rather, in the I formation. And off Shamar Edwards. He's going to go through the middle and get to the 35. 4:16 left in the second quarter. And it'll be a 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6 for the Knights. In the I formation. Hand off to Shamar Edwards. Going to pick up a couple there. Shamar Edwards last game had a monster game against Downingtown West on both sides of the field. He had a 300-plus yard rushing game and then had a big defensive play in the end zone. For those who didn't see it, one of the Downingtown West receivers caught the ball after Shamar fell down the end zone. And then Shamar got up, stuck with the play, and punched it out of the receiver's hands right into Kaleem Corbin's hands for the interception in the end zone. Robinson's going to roll out and carry it himself. And he's not going to get much there. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 40, or the 33 rather. 4th down for the Knights. They're going to keep the offense out there. Let's see what they have in store. They could run it from here with Shamar Edwards or Julian White, but I would expect a pass play. Perhaps maybe a play action to buy Solomon Robinson more time in the pocket. And it's going to be a timeout by North Penn as they're going to discuss this next 4th down play here. So 2:30 left in this first half. 7-6, Coatesville on top. 4th down coming up for the Knights. Both running backs on the field here, Julian White and Shamar Edwards. RJ McNamara with the touchdown earlier in the game for the North Penn Knights, as that was their only score so far. The PAT was no good. And we have a drone here on the field, or rather above the field. And I wonder, and we're going to have a stoppage of play here for the drone on the, or on top of the field rather, in the sky. And it's just going to go straight up into the air. And we'll see how long they stop this game, as they cannot play with that drone above the field. And I've never seen that in any football game or any sports event, a drone above the field. And it's now hovering close to the camera in where we're announcing from now. And stoppage of play will still continue. The refs looking to handle this situation as fast as possible. And now it looks like it will make its way off the field. Nope, it's just going to stop yet again. Play will not continue until that drone is taken down. And we hear the boos from both sides, as I think we can say that we've seen it all now with high school sports. A drone above the field. Stoppage yet underway is going to continue. 7-6, Coatesville on top. 2:30 left in the second quarter. It was a big play coming up with North Penn looking to convert a 4th down. And North Penn might be able to use this to advantage and really figure out a play, but the defense could do it as well as maybe figure out a stop. And the drone's still flying, but it is off the field as play is going to get underway, I believe. And both teams get back onto the field as play is going to resume here. And here comes North Penn. They're going to try to convert this 4th down. It's about 4th and 3. Julian White in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off to Shamar Edwards. A reverse to Evan Spin, who's going to throw it down to Solomon Robinson. It's going to be intercepted. And a bad mistake right there. Andrew Young on 4th down with the interception. That is with 2:21 left here in the first half. And quite an exciting last minute right there as we had the stoppage of play and now an interception for Coatesville. As they had the reverse, the first initial handoff to Shamar Edwards and then handed off to Evan Spann after that. It was just like the play that the Patriots ran in the Super Bowl that was incomplete to Tom Brady. It was a deep pass down the field just out of the reach of number 2, Dupree Bryant, as he got loose from John Haynes, the corner. And fortunately for the Knights, that was just out of the reach of Bryant. Ortega's going to keep it himself. He's going to roll out. He's going to be taken out of bounds by number 2, John Haynes. It was a gain of 1 on the play. 2:09 left. It's going to be 3rd down for Coatesville, 3rd and 9. And I'm sure if you asked some of the more neutral fans that kept up with high school football, they would have not expected such a low-scoring game so far. Only 7-6. Both offenses not been able to click yet. Ortega's going to keep it himself and run. He's going to make a man miss. And we'll see if he has enough for the first down. I believe he will. And yes, he will. First down for the Red Raiders. A gain of 10 for Ortega and the Red Raiders as they will stay on the field. Ortega in the shotgun formation. He's going to hand it off to Young. And he's about to get about 5 yards on that play. That was Young on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 4. Ortega looks to pass. Tipped and almost intercepted by Nate Brown, the linebacker, a junior here at North Penn. And that's going to bring up 3rd down for the Red Raiders. 1:32 left here in the first half. 7-6. Coatesville on top. Ortega alone in the backfield. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to roll out to the sideline, and he's going to have much more than a first down and perhaps even a touchdown. He's at the 20. He's going to the 10. He's going to be brought down before the end zone. But what a run by Ricky Ortega. John Haynes with the tackle. Ortega with a monster run. And a gain of 51 yards on that play. Sets up the Red Raiders with a 1st and goal. Looking to answer. And a nice play right there by R.J. McNamara. He's going to keep the Red Raiders, as I think they might have lost some yards on that play. 2nd down and goal. A loss of 5 on the play right there. R.J. McNamara with the tackle. 7-6. Coatesville on top. 36 seconds left. Second down and goal. Clock is still running. And then direct snap to Young, who's going to keep it, and he's not going to get too much, though. A timeout from Coatesville, as they're going to try to put up some points right before the end of this half. And they are at the 8-yard line, 3rd and goal for the Red Raiders. This was set up, of course, by Ortega's 51-yard run. And we'll see if they want to take a shot here at the end zone on a pass play or just hand it off to Young to gain 8 yards. And the Knights have been so good in the red zone this year, especially within the 10-yard line, at clogging up pass lanes and just making stops in the red zone. And we'll see if they can continue to do that right here. 3rd and goal from the 8. 17 seconds left. And at the end of the game, we could possibly look back at this possession right here as the table turner. And they're going to give it to Young, who's going to look to pass to Ortega, and it's going to be a touchdown. What a play. Coatesville's going insane right now. Hand off to Young, and they did it yet again. Took one right from the Knights' book, as that was the play they tried to do earlier. This one, not a reverse. Young just got the handoff, took it to the far side, and then Ortega with the reception off Young's pass. And the PAT coming up. And a big play right there. And the PAT is up and good. 14-6. Coatesville Red Raiders on top. 10 seconds left in the half. And what a play to cap off that drive. Once again, it was a handoff to Young, who went near the far side of the field, and then threw all the way down to Ricky Ortega, the quarterback, who's been doing it all right now. Throwing the ball well, running the ball well, and now receiving. And North Penn, we'll see if they want to try and do something with 10 seconds left. They usually won't, but against a red-hot offense from Coatesville, you never know. They might try to work sideline to sideline here and get the ball downfield. And personal foul on that last play on the touchdown will move the Red Raiders up here on the kickoff. And here is the kickoff. It'll be squib kick. It was touched by a North Penn defender, and it's going to be a pile onto the ball. I think North Penn might have been able to maintain the possession of it. And indeed, they did. So North Penn's offense will come back on the field. Only 5 seconds left, however, as I would expect them to just take a knee. Five seconds left in this first half. 14-6. Red Raiders on top. And they will take a knee. That's North Penn. and we head into the second half, or rather halftime. Some recaps of the game so far. So, in the first possession, the Knights went 3 and out, but then a muffed punt by the Red Raiders. The Knights got the ball back, but then yet another 3 and out. Coatesville wasn't able to score on their first possession of the game. RJ McNamara with the big sack on third down. Fast forward a little bit, you had Andrew Young with a big touchdown run to give Coatesville a 6-0 lead, and then a PAT was good to make it 7-0. Then we had a possession from North Penn, a 45-yard screen pass to Julian White, set the Knights up at the 41, and then RJ McNamara with the touchdown to make it 7-6. The PAT was no good. Then we had Andy Coe's interception to get the ball back to North Penn. But the Knights were not able to do anything with it. Andrew Young had an interception later. And then Ortega just now with the touchdown reception. And that's going to bring us into the second half. And welcome back as the second half is about to get underway. We are at Penn Ridge High School for the district title game between the North Penn Knights and Coatesville Red Raiders. 10 seconds into the second half is underway. It is 14-6 Red Raiders on top. And here's a recap of the scoring. Andrew Young had a monster run from about midfield all the way to the end zone, and that brought a 6-0 lead to the Red Raiders. The PAT was good to make it 7-0. Then RJ McNamara had a touchdown, a 27-yard touchdown to the end zone to make it 7-6. The PAT was no good, however, so it stayed at 7-6. And then just before the end of the first half, we had an amazing trick play by the Red Raiders. There was a handoff to Andrew Young, and then a pass to the quarterback, Ricky Ortega. Ortega's been doing it all so far today. He's been passing really well, rushing, and then receiving for this Red Raiders team as they look to capture a district title. But however, the Knights will also try to get that district title from this Coatesville team. And the second half about to get underway. Ayub Chirati able to kick the ball. Here we go. It's a short kick. And he's going to have a lane to the end zone. That's Andrew Young. He's at the 30, the 20, and he's going to be brought down. And what a start to this second half. And the Red Raiders are going to have excellent field possession here to begin this drive, as it's going to be 1st and 10. Or 1st and goal, rather, from the 9. Hand off to Young. And he's going to get in for the score. Correction, that's Dupree Bryant, the wide receiver. And just like that, 2 plays, actually just a kickoff return and 1 play to get on the scoreboard. 20-6 Red Raiders, 11:43 left in the third. And what a start to this half. And the PAT is good. It is 21-6. Coatesville on top. So 11:43 left in the third. And North Penn's going to have to answer back quick. You're already down 2 touchdowns. Still plenty of time to mount a comeback, however. And here's the kickoff. John Haynes to return it for the Knights. He's going to go to the sideline and get shoved out of bounds. We are at Penn Ridge High School for this district title game. 1st and 10 for the Knights. And we want to say thank you to Penn Ridge for letting this game take place here at the high school, as it's a beautiful sight here on a Friday night, a Black Friday night. I formation, handoff to Edwards. He's going to pick up maybe 3 on the play. And North Penn Knights will be at their 29 for this second down play. Hand off to Julian White. And he's going to be stopped right in his tracks. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2. Third down, handoff to Edwards. We'll see if he has enough for it. I believe he will. And it will be a first down for the Knights. So first down and 10 for the Knights. It'll be a handoff to McNamara, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 9. A 21-6 lead for the Red Raiders. In the I formation. Handed off to, couldn't tell who that was. And that was John Haynes. Didn't get too far, however. It's his third down. And Coatesville defense is coming to life now and it is pumping up their fans. And we'll hear the defense chants here. Third down for the Knights. 9 minutes left here in the third quarter. 21-6 Red Raiders. Solomon Robinson in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. Down the sideline, over through John Haynes. And that should bring out the punting unit. Yes, it will. And we have a late flag here. Or perhaps not, as it will still be a punt. No, in fact, North Penn's offense will stay on the field. A pass interference. And it'll be first down for the Knights. And the Knights with a break right there. Hand off to Shamar Edwards. And it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Knights. 8:25 left, 21-6. Coatesville on top. Solomon under center. He's going to roll out. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be stuffed up with about 5 yards on the carry right there. It's going to be a third down for the Knights. It'll be a 3rd and 3 for the Knights. in the I formation. Solomon's going to roll out. He's going to throw it, and he's going to overthrow his man. That was R.J. McNamara, the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th down. We'll see what the call is. It's about 4th and 3. And it is 21-6 with the Red Raiders on top. 7:15 left in the third. Big 4th and 3 play coming up here. It'll be a timeout called. North Penn wants to discuss their play now. We saw this earlier as it was 4th down for the Knights, and they had a timeout and an extra stoppage of the play as we had a drone above the field. So the Knights had quite a bit of time to talk over play, and they decided to, on a play where they handed the ball off to Shamar Edwards, who then reversed it to Evan Spann, and then tried to connect on a pass to Solomon Robinson, the quarterback, but the pass from Spann was underthrown as he had pressure all over him. And we'll see what North Penn comes out with on this timeout. 4th and 3, 7:15 left in the third. 21-6 the score. Coatesville on top. Knights break from the huddle. And a big play coming up here. 4th and 3. North Penn with the ball. Solomon's going to drop back. He's going to throw it deep down the field to John Haynes. A pass. Oh, it'll be a flag on the play. Should be pass interference against Coatesville. And that could be a huge break for North Penn on the 4th down play. And it will be a pass interference against Coatesville, setting up North Penn with a 1st down. And North Penn student section coming to life. 7:09 left here in the third quarter. Solomon under center here. Man goes into motion, hand off to R.J. McNamara. He broke free, but I think they're going to say he stopped forward progress and mark him down near the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 2nd down. A gain of 2 for R.J. on that play. A junior here at North Penn. In the I formation, Solomon talks to Julian White, his fullback. Shamar Edwards with the carry. And he is going to be stuffed. Gain of about 2 or 3 on that play. John Rutman with the stop on that. Is 21-6. Coatesville on top. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. North Penn breaks from the huddle. 3rd down. In the I formation. Solomon's going to drop back. Throw it to the end zone. Overthrows. I believe that's that's Evan Spann, the junior wide receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down, and I would expect North Penn to go for it based on the game trends. 4th and 6 for the Knights. 5:47 left. And this is another big play yet again coming up. 2nd, 4th down play of this drive. Previous one was a pass interference to set 1st down for the Knights. Solomon's going to roll out. And he's going to keep it himself. He's going to try to pick up the first down. I believe he will. But ball comes loose. And I think Coatesville has it. And indeed, Coatesville has the ball on the fumble. Player might be injured as well. But a big play right there. That was number 25 with the recovery, C.J. Brown. Couldn't tell if he also caused the fumble or not. But a mistake from the North Penn offense and a 4th and 6 play right there. Solomon Robinson coughs up the ball. And Coatesville's going to take over deep into their territory. Taylor drops back. He's going to look deep down the field. It's been caught. No! Drop pass from Bryant. And North Penn gets away with one right there. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 5. Hand off to Young. And we'll see where they spot the ball here. I think he's going to be marked short of the first down. R.J. McNamara with the stop right there from North Penn. And it's a gain of 8 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for Coatesville. Hand off to Young. He's going to plow his way forward for a first down. 4:50 left here in the third quarter. 21-6. Red Raiders on top. Red Raiders also have possession right now. 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. So 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Going to be a handoff to Bryant. He's going to go down the sideline, look for some blocks, but not going to get them, as a gain of about 3 yards on that. Evan Spin in on the tackle. 2nd and 7 for the Red Raiders. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third. 21-6, Red Raiders on top. Fake handoff right there. Ortega's going to keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. He's going to work towards the sideline and go out of bounds. Not much gain on the play right there. And gain of 6 on the play. 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 21-6. Coatesville on top with the big lead right now. And a handoff right there. Young with the carry. And it's going to be a first down for the Red Raiders. First and 10 for the Red Raiders. Ortega's going to drop back and look deep down the field. He's going to air it out. And what a play right there. John Haynes left his feet for the pass deflection. And right, that was Kaleem Corbin with a nice defensive play right there. Saved a easy touchdown if that pass was completed. Kaleem Corbin showing his athleticism right there. So 2nd and 10 for the Red Raiders. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left, and handoff to Bryant, who's going to work to the sideline. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. 21-6. Red Raiders in front. 8 yards on that play. It will be 3rd and 2. Ortega in the shotgun. Young to his side. Handoff to Young. And he will pick up the first down right there. Four-yard pickup by Young. Two minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third. 21-6. Coatesville on top here. As we approach 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Ortega's going to keep it himself and scramble. And he's going to get close to a first down, perhaps 2 yards short. Evan Spain was chasing him down. A gain of 7 on that play. It will be 2nd and 3. It's been a long drive already for Coatesville as they started way back into their territory after the fumble. Carried by Young, and he's going to take it all the way to the end zone. Have a game, Aaron Young. Right through the middle and all the way to the end zone. And as I was just saying, it was a long possession for Coatesville. And just like that, Aaron Young all the way to the end zone. And it is now 27-6. With a minute 42 left in the third quarter. The PAT is going to be good, barely, as the ball was fluttering in the air, but it will be 28-6. Coatesville is starting to pile on now. A minute 42 left in the third. And North Penn's going to have their hands full now. Coatesville trying to pump up their crowd. Big lead. And North Penn gets onto the field. Their possession coming up soon. And they're going to have to put up points quickly on the board. Again, it is 28-6. A minute 42 left in the third. The kicker, Thane Highland, the senior, standing at 5'11", 160 pounds for the Coatesville Red Raiders, will kick it off. And the ball having some trouble staying upright. And they're going to have to hold the ball down here on the kickoff. Holland kicks it off. It's going to be John Haynes, or rather Kaleem Corbin, to receive that one. And he's taken down immediately. Not much on the return right there. It is 28-6. Coatesville on top. A minute 39 left. And it's going to be a handoff to Julian White. And he is going to be stopped at behind the line of scrimmage. Probably lost a yard on that play. Minute 17 left here in the third. 28-6. Coatesville in the lead. Solomon under center. Be handoff to Shamar Edwards. And he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage as well. So this Coatesville defense is coming to life right now. 2 big stops on first and second down. 47 seconds and ticking here in the third quarter. And this defense is giving up nothing right now to North Penn. It is third down. Coatesville fans come to life. 28-6 lead for Coatesville. 25 seconds left. Solomon trying to avoid, and he's going to be sacked. Coatesville, what a defensive possession right there. Stop the run on first and second down, and then a sack on Solomon Robinson, who really had pressure throughout the entire game. And this is going to conclude the third quarter of action. 28-6 lead for Coatesville. And we're going to head to the fourth quarter. Once again, Coatesville on top, 28-6 as we head into the fourth quarter. And North Penn's going to have to muster up something real quick. As they only have 12 minutes to complete this comeback now. Down 22. And North Penn will most likely punt the ball away here. And the Coatesville defense, first and second down, stop the rush. And then a sack on Solomon Robinson, force fourth down. And they're going to go, no, they're going to punt the ball away. Evan Spann will punt it away. High punt right there. It's going to be short. Aaron Young calls for a fair catch. It is 28-6. Red Raiders on top. 11:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Ortega trying to command his offense right now. And the snap is going to be bobbled by Ortega, but a stop as someone might have jumped early right there. It'll be a false start against the Red Raiders, backing them up. I'm sure they have no problem with that right now, as you're just trying to milk out the clock and get this win. For North Penn, you got to make some defensive stops here, and you have to get some quick scores on the board once you have the ball back. Man in motion. Handoff to Young. Nate Brown, the linebacker, a junior at North Penn, with the tackle. Nate Brown's had a great season so far for North Penn. And Ortega back in the shotgun formation. Puts a man in motion. Handed off to Young. Wrapped up by R.J. McNamara. Young's going to stretch to pick up a yard or two. Nice play by McNamara. And play clock is winding down here. Snap to Ortega. He's going to keep it himself and run with it. And he's going to break free. And he is going to cut it back to the other side of the field. Let's see if they can stop him. No, he's in for another touchdown. Ricky Ortega. What a game. And that will put up a 34-6 lead on the scoreboard with 10:24 left in the fourth quarter. Once again, it is now 34-6. Coatesville on top. And the PAT is up, and this one is good to make it 35-6. So North Penn's going to have to get a bunch of quick scoring chances on the board real fast if they want any chance of a comeback here. Only 10:24 left in this game. But if you ask any of these North Penn players or fans, they do not stop fighting. They will continue to play this game out and try to come back to win this game. Halen will kick it off. (35-6) lead for the Red Raiders. 10:24 left. It will be returned by Kaleem Corbin to about the 30-yard line. So here comes the North Penn offense back onto the field. Only have got one score so far. That was set up by a Julian White screen pass that got him to the 41, and then R.J. McNamara with a 27-yard touchdown reception a few plays later. And we'll have to see what this offense is made of, because they've been had pressure on Solomon Robinson all game, and he's going to have to pass now, no choice about it. And he's going to be sacked yet again. Solomon Robinson has taken a beating behind the line of scrimmage so far in the pocket. And as I was just saying, they've had pressure on Solomon the entire game, and you have no choice but to pass it now. A great performance by the Coatesville defense. I have to give it to them. Just working on all cylinders right now. Robinson hands it off to Edwards, and he's going to be stuffed. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. And Shamar Edwards had a tough game as well. He has been held to a minimal gain every time. And it will be third and a much more than 10. Third and forever right now after that sack. 2-yard gain on that last play. Solomon in the shotgun. He's going to have to pass it here. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be sacked yet again. No answer to this Coatesville defense. 8:53 left here in the fourth quarter. It is 35-6, Red Raiders on top. And North Penn just has no answer to this defense, who has just continued to sack Solomon Robinson in the pocket. And Solomon's been great at avoiding pressure and staying on his feet all year, extending the play with his scrambling skills, but tonight it has just not worked out. Aaron Span will kick it off for North Penn on the punt. Back deep is Bryant. He's going to cut back to the other side of the field. Back again to the other side of the field, the near side. He's going to cut down the sideline and have a great return right there. He'll be pushed out of bounds with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And a district title for Coatesville on the line. They're nearing it by every tick of the clock right now. The Coatesville defense with an excellent performance along with the offense. North Penn just with no answers right now. Ball in the red zone. Handoff to Bryant. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds. (35-6) lead for the Red Raiders. 7:53 left. Ortega's going to keep it himself and rush for almost a touchdown. They'll be inside the 5-yard line at about the 2 or 3. Shamar Edwards with the stop right there. And yet again, Coatesville knocking on the door. First and goal for Coatesville. And Ortega, or rather Young, is going to carry it into the end zone. And it will be a touchdown for the Coatesville Red Raiders to extend this lead to 41-6. And now this blowout is well too much to surmount a lead. And the PAT is good. So it is 42-6. 7:32 left. And right now, the Coatesville fans know they have a district title within grasp now. 7:32 left. North Penn fans begin to make their way to the exit after a tough game on the offense and defense. 7:32 left, 42-6 lead for Coatesville. Highland will kick it off for the Red Raiders. And there's the kickoff. Kaleem Corbett, or rather John Haynes, will return it. 7:25 left and ticking right now. And we see a stoppage of play here. A timeout called by Coatesville. 42-6 lead for the Red Raiders. 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. District title on the line in this game. And Coatesville with an outstanding performance on both ends of the field. Just sacking Solomon Robinson. He's had a tough game so far as he's been sacked multiple times. Just constant pressure on him in the pocket. Hasn't been able to really get anything going so far. North Penn band still going strong. Handoff to Julian White. And we approach 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. A gain of 9 by Julian White. Julian White has had a great season so far as well. One homecoming king back on the homecoming game. That was quite a night for him. Had a touchdown. RJ McNamara is going to carry this one and get quite a few. Our first down and much more. $15 yards on that play. First down for the Knights at the Coatesville 49. And it will be a false start on the offense. That was Noah Fox, the captain for North Penn. Noah Fox is an offensive player and defensive player. He's the defensive tackle when the Knights are on defense. Julian White with the carry. He's going to get to the 40-yard line. Julian White's been dealing with an ankle injury for a while now, since about the last game of the season, or rather second to last game of the season. But he has handled it like a champ and has been playing really well. It is 42-6. Red Raiders on top. Hand off, or rather Solomon will keep it and get to the 35-yard line. .5:13 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Hand off to, I believe that was Nate Brown. No, it's going to be RJ or McNamara on that carry. He's going to pick up about a yard or two. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 42-6 lead. It's going to be a handoff to Shamar Edwards, who's going to cut towards the sideline and go out of bounds. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Time's just going to continue to click here with the mercy rule in play. And it'll be a North Penn first down at the 18-yard line. Under 4 minutes left now. Hand off to Shamar Edwards. That's going to bring up second down here. A gain of 7 from Edwards. They'll be at the 11-yard line looking to score here. However, it's just a little too late now to come back in this game. Hand off to Edwards yet again, and he's going to be stopped. And it's going to be 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. 42-6 lead. Hand off, and it's going to be a touchdown from Shamar or RJ McNamara, and a touchdown here for North Penn. And it's 42-12 now. North Penn's going to go for 2 here. And nope, Ayub Trotty's going to get onto the field here and attempt a PAT. Nate Brown, the holder. And the PAT is good to make it 42-13 with 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. So 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. Coatesville's going to get the ball back, and they're just going to try to eat up the clock now. North Penn Marching Knights still going strong here. Trotty will kick it away. Trotty kicks it away. And we'll see a flag here. Might have been a block from behind. Trotty is going to make a tackle. What a tackle by Trotty. Oh, another great return from Coatesville. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. We'll see what the flag is about. I believe it's going to be a block from behind. Coatesville setting up much into their territory, so it will be against Coatesville. So Coatesville will just try to run out the clock now. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left, 42-13 lead. Coatesville will begin at the 22-yard line. Ortega in the shotgun is going to hand it off to Young. And he's just going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And rather, that's not going to be Young, as Coatesville will put in their subs to close out this game. As Ortega is not even on the field as well. Just trying to close out this game. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. 42-13 lead. Handoff. And a hard tackle right there by Nate Brown. A gain of 2 yards, and we approach a minute here in the fourth quarter. 42-13 lead. Coatesville gonna win a district title in about a minute. Just trying to run out the clock now. 40 seconds left. Another carry right here. He's going to be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. .24 seconds left. And that will conclude the game. Congrats and good luck to Coatesville as they represent District 1 in the state. Congratulations to Coatesville as they win 42-13 against North Penn. I'm Prasham Putra along with the North Penn TV crew, signing off on this game and the coverage.